Hi people, it's a Saturday afternoon in late June 2011. The planes are going by again, kind of bothering me over at the Bourget air show. It's pretty unpleasant. I got a message from somebody on YouTube the other day saying that they have to put up with this crap every year where they live. There we go, there's an airplane shooting around over there. I mean, these things, you cannot believe how fast they are flying. This is just nuts, and yeah, they do have accidents here, and the noise is just terrible. I hate it. I had trouble posting my last video because I put military-industrial complex into the, there it goes, jackasses, into the tags, and that seemed to cause a problem for YouTube, because, you know, I don't like war, I don't like weapons, I don't like guns, I don't like airplanes. I don't like noise. You know, look at these fools. Oh man, they had a bad accident here years ago. This Russian plane crashed. Holy moly, that was a bad one. Okay, so this is a rant. This is an all-out rant video. I am fed up. I am fed up. Did you ever have those days where you think that... Also, I'm spitting blood. I don't know what's wrong with me. Look at that airplane shooting around there. Oh, Lordy. Okay, I'm in a really bad mood because I always post on my videos, you guys, that I have a website and it's cutecatfaith.com, and if you want to, you can pop over there. Now, I am 54 years old, and I have changed my name several times in my life, and I've got a really atypical CV, shall we say, you know, but I've worked in the arts, the sciences, and everything, and I really am a published writer, and I really am a famous artist. My artwork really is in the permanent collection of a lot of museums around the world, and my books are really in a lot of museums. Look at that airplane going up over there. Oh man, that is so messed up. Wow, I hate these things. Okay, so let me pull back inside here. And see, you just loop in the loop. You know, this is terrifying having this going on over your heads on a Saturday afternoon. Look at that pollution. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you a book. Here's my slightly messy living room. Alright, now this book is called Modern Women, and this came out by the Museum of Modern Art in New York City last year. And it is about the female artists in their permanent collection, and I am one of them. And I am mentioned on 6 pages in this book as Lisa Baumgartner, my maiden name. Oh, that noise from those planes out there. And I got 3 color plates in the book, which I won't bother to show you. But my old mother in Ohio never supported me as a daughter, as an artist, or anything. And, you know, my family found my art, like, really scandalous. And it was very hard for me to stand up for myself because I don't really understand where it is that I'm coming from as an artist, as a writer, as a philosopher. I am known as a philosopher here in France, and the various other things that I've done, you know. But I try to console myself with the fact that it's not really for me to worry about. That's for my biographers to try to sort out, or scholars or whomever, okay? So I asked the museum to please get a copy of this book to my sick old mother in Ohio last year. And they didn't do anything, you know. Okay, so a few weeks ago, I sent my mother a small check. I paid her rent fully in May of this year, which annoyed me totally, $830 of money which I don't have, and she and my brother and my late father have been parasiting on me for decades, and that's more my bad than theirs. But I paid her rent in May, and for her birthday, which is next month, I sent her a small birthday check with a letter saying she will get a copy of this book finally. And I ordered it from the Museum of Modern Art, gift wrapped and everything. And here is my letter, which I sent to Mama. This looks like a photocopy, actually. And it was $10.95 shipping and handling, $5 for the gift wrap and message, $65 for the book, and I give my mother's address in Ohio. And I gave a check, a Chase check. This is an American check. And this says J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A., UN Headquarters, New York. Okay, this is a U.S. check, totally normal check. And I just got back this stupid letter from them today that they are not taking orders anymore, although their website is up, with checks. I mean, we can't even order a nice book that we want for a family member or whatever with a check anymore. They want a credit card. Well, I don't have any more credit cards. I cut them up in January because I found out, and I've never stiffed any of my credit card companies since 1978. I found out in January that they were going to jump my rates up to 20% in February. And I said, well, that's just nuts. Forget it. I am cutting up my cards. I am paying off my cards. You know, I like to be debt-free anyway, but I've always had credit cards for years because they're convenient. You know, I don't travel very much. I am disabled. Sorry, this is not a very interesting image. It's pretty static. But you don't want to see what I look like today. And I just thought, well, this is just crazy, you know. I pay like $100 a year on my 2 Visa cards. Well, one of them was. One of them, I think, was free. And I used to try to pay off my rate, my account every month in full. And by the way, people, I hear that that's going to be impossible soon. They're going to do away with the grace period. I have no verification on that, okay? That's just what I hear, but it's from a reliable source in California. But while talking to the workers at the credit card in January at Visa, one of the Visa accounts that I had, they said, oh, you know, your rates are going up to almost 20% next month, but only on your new purchases. And I was like, what? And on one card, I just wanted to pay it off in full, you know. It was like a few $1,000s. I was like, I've got the money, I'm going to pay it off. And they just sent me this bill saying, no, you only have to give us like $100, you know. And I called him, I said, what are you talking about? I wrote to you. Sorry, I have kind of a hick accent today. I think I'm very tired. I wrote to you and I said, I want to just pay this off. And they were like, well, most people like to pay it off over time. I was like, yeah, but if I do that, you're going to charge me $50 to $100 a month in interest and service charges. No, you know. And so I paid it off, and sure enough, they sent me a $6 bill or something for some little difference left over. I called them up. I said, you just cancel that, okay? Ridiculous. So, Museum of Modern Art, shame on you. People cannot even write a valid U.S. check to order your books. What, we have to have credit cards? You know, I'm not using my family French debit card in euros to buy this. I'm not. My U.S. check and my letter, where I licked a stamp a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, should be good enough for you. So I have a letter over here on my outgoing mail pile to my mother in Ohio saying, sorry, the book's not coming. Here's a copy of this letter from this retarded Museum of Modern Art. By the way, they handled the reception last year when this book came out rather badly, but I enjoyed going still. It took me months to even get the book later. I mean, they could have just given it to me right then and there in my hands, but instead they wanted to spend like $100 and mail it to me months later here in France. Totally, totally weird. You know, typical American stupidity. Frankly, I think I'm becoming anti-American, which is sad because I am American and I love my country, but, you know, I'm glad they didn't get my $80.95 for this. You know, and actually my mother in Ohio, you know, she'll probably just be happier with the little check I sent her. My brother, who's never given me a birthday gift in his life, who's 50 years old now, also just got a small check from me for his birthday. I do recommend the book, however. I got 3 color plates in this book, which is quite exciting for me anyway, as an artist, you know. I mean, you know, I'm in a lot of museums, but it's kind of nice to have a book where I am in it, and they say a lot of funny things about me here. It's very cute, very funny, very astute, and I made sure that a couple of people were given credit, because back when I was a punk artist, back in New York, I didn't come up with everything totally myself, so I insisted that these people get acknowledged also. It's only fair. You know, I did not, there's my pages. I did not come up with every page of Bikini Girl by myself. Alright, I didn't. I had a lot of help. Now, as I look at these, I see that I did do a lot of this myself, but not all of it. And it's very funny what they say about me here. I do recommend the book. You know, if you like modern art and if you like women's art, I recommend this. But, you know, what is America coming to? When you cannot even take a frigging Chase check and write a letter from France and lick a stamp and follow what's on their website and write to their customer service department in South River, New Jersey, and order a darn book as a gift for somebody. And, you know, what is this? You know, is there a recession in the U.S.? Do they want to make money? I don't think they do. Okay, all right. You can hear how cranky I am. I am sorry, but I wanted to share this with you. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised. This is so dumb. So, to my mother, who does not have the internet, you are not getting this book, and the Museum of Modern Art in New York City is also not getting my $80. Things are messed up, people. Things are really messed up. You know, are you having trouble doing business in the USA? I sent a postal mandate to a company last October. I have some videos up about that, from France for some survival equipment, and they got the postal mandate. They never sent me the stuff. You know, one of their employees probably just pocketed the money, and that's what you get for trying to buy American. That's all I can say. You see why the rest of the world is shutting you guys out? Because you're not being reasonable. All right, I'm in a really bad mood. I'm sorry. Have a nice day, everybody. I'm having a pretty good day. I think I need a nap. Okay, squeeze it easy.